I hope you're having a good time. Relax and enjoy the festivities. Your favor with the goddess Sune has been increased for joining us today. We...
Make sure I get my cut.
Valindra ends here. I swear it. It is good to see you. There's much to do. Today we focus on the battle against the Thanes themselves. We strike at their soldiers, their weapons, and their secrets. If we succeed in our quests today, we'll make great progress in this campaign to conquer the Dreadray. To succeed in our mission, we must stop the production of undead, prevent the animation of the dead dragon Loragoth, and slay Valindra. This would be a tall order, even if we could keep our supply lines clear. Collect Vanguard scripts by completing quests in the Dread Ring itself. Any Thayan scrolls you recover from the Dread Spire, Death Forge, or Phantasmal Fortress layers can be assembled into codexes and tomes. We'll need Thayan ciphers to decode these, but the knowledge you'll gain may just tip the scales in our favor. The Death Forge is the infernal laboratory that churns out a nearly limitless supply of undead soldiers, headed by a half-orc necromancer named Jawbone. This has to end. Enter the Death Forge, destroy their stockpiles of corpses, and kill the foul necromancer known as Jawbone.
I know it's painful, but you must try to stay still.
The Red Wizards have been hard at work.
Scouts report masses of undead in this one.
Neverwinter, fools!
I'll keep us in the fight.
court failed tax. They raise our dead and add them to their army.
Called on our allies to lead us in this fight.
To find a weakness and mend it apart with all our strength.
Scouts report massings of undead in this region of the ring.
This is where we make our stand.
I can sense an instant connection to its creator within that item house.
Scouts report massings of undead in this region of the ring.
Here and here.
We'll either be victorious here, or we will be slaves to
Valindra ends here. I swear it.
Icewind Dale has been a proven ground for heat.
Care Konig is booming. There's plenty of profit here for those brave or cunning enough to take it. Welcome to Care Konig and Icewind Dale, adventurer. Don't worry, you'll get used to the chill winds eventually. You're new to town. Plenty of adventurers have shown up here, brashly ran off into the hinterlands in search of black ice, never to be heard from again. Black ice is a powerful substance, but lust for it can make you, well, reckless for one. Before you start gathering your fortune, there are a few people you should meet. Local business owners and such. These are the people who will pour your drinks, repair your armor, and pack your supplies. You'll want to cultivate a reputation for integrity, reliability, and generosity with these folks. If you can do that, your fortune is half made already. Swing by the hook, line, and sinker and talk to Eglander, the bartender there. He's a good man to know.
The Arcane Brotherhood is concerned for the welfare of all.
Welcome to my humble arena. Just a sewer. I swear. Or is it?
Frozen God!
Huzzah! Let's see what you've got against my illusion. Just wait to see what's in the far realm. Remember, it's all an illusion. Now, will you stay to earn fame and fortune, or play it safe? Well, I can't fault you for giving up. This was really difficult. Just stay still for a minute while I bring you all back to reality. There. Be careful on your way out. And do return to face more of my illusions.
Welcome to the Hook, Line, and Sinker, where the first drink's always free. Of course! I don't recognize your face, so I imagine you're new in town. You're in luck. I just received a few cases of good mead brew from the south. It won't last long, so your timing couldn't be better. I tell you, ever since people started bringing that black ice to town, the crowds have been rowdier, the lenders more miserly, and the pirates more savage. Wealth does strange things to people. You'd think with all this business I'd be making a profit. Nah, these are my troubles, not yours. Drink up and warm up your blood. If you're planning to prospect, you should head over to Frozen Far Expeditions and talk to Attinus Swift there. He's your best bet for provisions.
Won't let outsiders steal what's ours.
Need advice on how to survive in Icewind Dale? You've come to the right place. I am, and this is Frozen Far Expeditions. Whatever you need to survive the harsh winds and bitter cold of the Icewind Dale, you'll find here. Well, normally you would. With all the interest in black ice, I've sold through most of my kits and supplies. All that's left are a few bits and bobs. But if you need advice, I'm your man. I've been all over these hills and scaled Kelvin's cairn more than a few times. Age is starting to catch me, or else you'd see me out there, fighting with the rest for that black ice. I was expecting a shipment in this week, but the pirates got it. I don't like to disappoint my prospective customers. So here, take this. If you're looking for weapons or armor, talk to Noton Ivory Knife in the market, or visit Barrack's Ice Forge and talk to Urgus Battlehammer. Steer clear of Barrack Hammerstone, though. He's trouble.
Have you scrimshaw to trade? I suppose I am. I have some excellent weapons, real beauties, but my wares are only for trade for scrimshaw tokens. You want those? You're gonna have to kill some mercenaries. I have to say, I am lucky Barrack Hammerstone lost his marbles. I've seen some of the work he's been doing with black ice, incorporating it into weapons and armor, and it is remarkable. He'd be putting me out of business if he wasn't completely barking mad. I've felt the craftsman's call, the all-consuming passion to give form to an idea. But what Barrack's doing? It makes me wonder if there's a connection between the black ice and... I'm sure it's fine.
I've never seen Caer Konig so busy. I only hope black ice doesn't destroy us.
The same. I'm Urgus of the Battlehammer clan. I sell black ice arms and armor. Miraculous outfitting for any adventurer, more powerful than any you have ever seen. I am the penultimate shaper of black ice in all the Icewind Dale, and at this moment, the best anyone can do business with. The very best is that troubled-looking dwarf over there, Barrack Hammerstone. He was a nasty piece of work even before he went mad. Now, if he's not muttering away in the endless argument he has with the voices in his head, he's a raging terror, driving away my customers. Such a shame. If I weren't his cousin, I'd see him drowned in the lake to put him, and Caer Konig, out of his misery. Anyway, if you have black ice, I can help you shape it, for a modest fee, of course.
Care Koenig is booming. There's plenty of profit here for those brave or cunning enough to take it. You're back! Excellent! So, are you prepared to face the untamed wilderness? Wonderful! There is just one more thing. The people of the Ten Towns have begun to profit from the presence of black ice, but the Arcane Brotherhood has also expressed an interest. You'll find that the two parties have different goals and intentions regarding what should be done with this new resource. These strong opinions have led to conflict and, regrettably, violence. Being the accommodating fellow that I am, I have arranged for a solution to these conflicts. I let representatives of each faction recruit adventurers such as yourself here in town for a nominal fee to the, town coffers, of course. Bowen Bratt has come from the city of Bryn Shander to represent the interests of 10 towns. And Inara the Cerulean is here from Luskin to represent the Arcane Brotherhood. You should speak to each of them to learn who you'd prefer to work with. Of course, the contract you accept is only temporary, so you could always work for the other faction at a later time. Everyone can profit, you see?
With your help, the folk of the 10 towns will prosper like never before, and you right along with us. Greetings, stranger. That milksop Lowell sent you, did he? Well, the people of Care Koenig should run him out of town on a rail. Alden Lowell is so corrupt. He lets an evil organization like the Arcane Brotherhood plunder the region of Black Ice. Some speaker he is. The 10 towners have a right to the natural and supernatural resources of Icewind Dale. After all, from Lonely Wood to East Haven, every town depends on each other for food, protection, and trade. If one town sells out the rest to a foreign interest like the Brotherhood, the rest will suffer. Unfortunately, the other speakers have been unable to convince Lowell of this necessity. If you work with us, helping the people of Care Koenig by accepting a temporary contract, the 10 towns will see to it that you are richly rewarded.
The Arcane Brotherhood will see everything set right in Icewind Dale. First off, it is important I make something clear. The Arcane Brotherhood I represent is not the Arcane Brotherhood of the past. Former members like Akar Kessel and Valindra Shadowmantle have given the Brotherhood a bad name. But that Brotherhood collapsed decades ago when the host tower of the Arcane was destroyed. Yes, we call ourselves the Arcane Brotherhood, and yes, we are rebuilding the host tower in Luskin to serve as our headquarters. But we no longer pursue an agenda of political and economic world domination. We are simply an institution devoted to the collection and preservation of arcane knowledge for the betterment of all of our members. The black ice of this region presents us with a fascinating opportunity to study mineral intelligence, a residue of divine power, and the effects of malevolent, corrupting enchantment. We have even discovered a way to break the hold of black ice on some corrupted individuals. The Arcane Brotherhood has much to offer, Care Koenig. It is my sincere hope that you will lend us your aid by signing a temporary contract and build your reputation as a benevolent agent of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Now that you have heard both sides, I encourage you to sign with either the 10 towns or the Arcane Brotherhood. Once you have a contract, they'll tell you what they need you to do out there.
The greed of these rustic folk imperils all of Faerun.
Can we count on you to work on behalf of the 10 towns? Well, I expect you want to get your hands on some black ice now. Well, after all, why trek across the tundra unless there's something in it for you? But before you can start earning your fortune, you'll need to learn the technique from a master. Seek out Beorn's Steel Strike in Frostmound Keep up in Icewind Pass. Well, he'll show you how to pry even the most stubborn black ice from the ground.
There's much to do here, but you'll need to sign a contract first.
Just arrived? Grab a complimentary drink. Bring us back to the brink. I've seen things that would curl your beard here on Icewind Pass. Well then, another would-be prospector, still green from the sail across the lake, come to learn about mining black ice. Have no fear, Bjorn is here to show you what's what. Why don't you grab a pick and we'll get started. Black ice is what we call the strange substance that's appeared all over Icewind Dale. It's softer than stone, but can be treated to be harder than steel. It holds an edge like nothing else. You'll see black ice everywhere if you just look long enough. It takes a special kind of pick to mine it from a deposit, but I just gave you one of those.
Demons are attacking in great numbers. They're overwhelming the wards, protecting the prophecy. The dwarven defenders were driven to madness. Stand near an active ward to avoid the same fate. from fallen demons to repair them. Or it will be too powerful to defeat.
Do you have a...
I've seen things that would curl your beard here on Icewind Pass. Aye, that's the very basic model of pick. But I've heard people crafting their own superior picks. You can also improve the grip for better speed, or the spike to yield more ice from a swing. Those improvements never last, though, and frequently need to be reapplied. Of course, there are other ways to lay your hands on black ice. Some people say black ice has a way of sneaking into a creature's soul, making it anxious, greedy, or even violent. Might explain the way the beasts and barbarians have been acting here in the past. If you come across any crazed beasts or barbarian warbands, you're almost sure to find black ice among them. If you're feeling heroic, you can defeat them and earn yourself some black ice as a reward. Why don't you try one of these heroic encounters?
Defeat the barbarian raiders.
You've done a fine job, and you've netted yourself a fine haul. Oh, I had this script lying around. You might as well have it, since you're the expert prospector now. Well, I've done my part. You should run on back to Caer Konig. I'm sure Bowen Brandt has more for his new agent to do.
protect the merchant from barbarians.
Bjorn got you all set up with a pick and some lessons, eh? Good. But now we need you to do a few things. Welcome aboard. We'll now head to the town square and put that daily contract to work. Talk to the 10 Towns representative, Elred Windsinger, the guild master, Gregor Scrimshander, and the ranger named Girth Grimstalker about what needs to be done. I can vouch that their contracts will pay well. First, though, you want to meet Rolf the Relentless. He's a reghead barbarian from the Elk tribe, and the closest thing we have to a sheriff around here. He can tell you how to deal with the agents of the Arcane Brotherhood once you leave the safety of Caer Konig.
There are glory and riches to be had for those who are not afraid to shed blood. Ha! Did Bowen tell you that? I'm no sheriff. The 10 Towns never needed a sheriff before the Arcane Brotherhood showed up. But I do keep an ear to the ground. If you're not afraid to slap around an adventurer or two, I might ask you for a favor from time to time.
We must maintain the safety of the 10 Towns at any cost.
Yes, I am Elred Windsinger, and as a representative of the 10 Towns Merchant Guilds,
I am recruiting and contracting adventurers to help keep Icewind Pass open. Without trade, the 10 Towns is doomed. The black ice eruptions are both a boon and a curse to us. I am counting on you in this venture, keeping the 10 Towns trade safe and sharing in the profits of the black ice along the way. The Icewind Pass is quite hazardous for travelers. Frequent blizzards have caused many a poor soul to be devoured by hungry beasts or die of exposure. The dwarves who settled the region established a series of beacons along the main road to guide travelers in foul weather. Marvelous as they are, these beacons need to be refueled from time to time. We've learned that the fiery bile of a creature known as a Rimmeraz makes an excellent long-burning fuel for the beacons. Luckily, a friendly elk tribe scout has reported a dead Rimmer has in Icewind Pass. If you draw bile from the carcass, you can use it to refill the beacons. After filling a beacon, A simple push on the striker lever should ignite it.
Strong like Yeti, quick like Cragcat. You want to know Girth's life story? Girth will indulge. Girth's mother was a great hunter in the nearby kingdom of Many Arrows. Girth spent many years traveling with her across Icewind Pass, where Girth learned many survival skills. Some say Girth's father was an ice goblin. Some have been fed to trolls. Now, Girth see black ice corrupt many beasts in Icewind Dale, driving them to frenzy and killing. It bad for nature. It bad for Caer Konig. You understand Girth now. Maybe you help Girth. Girth can... Yeti killed Girth's mother when Girth was knee-high to Cragcat. Girth does not forget. Girth loved his mother. Blood for blood. Girth will pay for Yeti kills. Girth track Yeti through Icewind Pass. Yeti have caves and hills above bears. Bring back Yeti horns so Girth knows they are dead.
Let everyone else chase this black ice. I'll stick with the good old white gold that made these towns. Grigori Scrimshander is my name. I'm a Scrimshander by both name and trade. You may have seen my works traded from Neverwinter down to Waterdeep. Beautiful, intricate artwork carved into bone. The other merchants in Caer Konig can deal with that foulness known as black ice all they want, but not me. I see that cold look in their eyes when they handle it. In any case, I'm always looking for help in building my trade. And adventurers like yourself are more than capable of dealing with some of the threats around the Tin Towns. Traveling through Icewind Pass has always been dangerous, but it's gotten worse since that foul black ice started erupting. I was sending a shipment of knucklehead trout bones through Icewind Pass to the elk tribe. I received word that they never arrived at their destination, and I fear for the caravanners. Could you help find them? They're just innocent folk trying to make an honest living, and they don't deserve to die out there. If they got caught in the blizzard, they probably went seeking shelter. Oh, and if you find any of the knucklehead trout skulls, can you return them? No sense letting good scrimshaw material go to waste.
The Arcane Brotherhood is dangerous. We'll soon prove it.
Mind the black ice.
Get back, you monsters!
Protect the merchant from barbarians.
What are those fools doing out there? Show me Daledrop Vale.
We've received word from the caravan drovers that the beacons in Icewind Pass are burning bright once again. Thank you. You've helped secure a safer path for travelers and prevented many a needless death. The frost giants, living and dead, must be dealt with.
What an excellent haul of knucklehead trout skulls! These will make some fine scrimshaw. Oh, yes, and the lost caravanners returned here safely. Of course, their safety was my highest priority.
You bring Yeti horns with no Yeti attached. This means Yeti are dead. You make Earth happy. Here is money. Take it.
Black ice requires careful study by experts.
Caer Konig is booming. There's plenty of profit here for those brave or cunning enough to take it. Welcome back. Remember that your contract is good for one day. After that, you are a free agent and can pick or choose whom you would like to work with. I can't let you leave Caer Konig without a contract, though. It is part of my agreement with the two sides that is non-negotiable. Peace in Caer Konig depends on this agreement. Be careful out there, and no doubt we'll be hearing of your daring deeds and the fortune you have made with the Black Ice. You want to be careful with that raw black ice. Hold it in that form too long, it will start to affect your mind. There is someone in Caer Konig who might be able to help you refine the black ice, but I'm afraid he's somewhat unstable. He's prone to outbursts, but he and his cousin Urgus are the only people who know how to forge that stuff. I'd banish him from town, but he's brought in so much money. Talk to Barak Hammerstone. Maybe you'll be lucky and he'll be lucid. If he's not, talk to Urgus Battlehammer. He brings in useful goods from all over Icewind Dale. Maybe he can dig up something to help you reach Barak.
What do you want? Get away from me! I've killed before, and if you push me, I'll kill again. Please, go! Before I lose control! Swing those hammers, you slugs! We've orders to fill!
I've never seen Caer Konig so busy. I only hope black ice doesn't destroy us.
Ever since he found the first black ice, he's been more than a little mad. Like someone is speaking in his mind, telling him to give in to his violent urges. Wait a moment. What if someone actually is whispering in his mind? If the black ice acts as a sort of conduit for compulsion enchantment? Of course! If he's enchanted, we might cure him. Talk to Anara the Cerulean, and see if she might be willing to lend you something to break this enchantment. I hope this works.
Did he? Perhaps I can. I believe we have a scroll to break enchantments among our collection, but I see no contract with the Arcane Brotherhood in your possession. I have no interest in doing business with you at this time. But nothing. I am not accustomed to repeating myself. Be gone, before I make an example of you.
But black ice is far too valuable to ignore because of a little side effect like uncontrollable murderous rage. What did you do? I can think clearly for the first time. I have no idea how long it has been. I can never thank you enough. But I feel something. Is that unrefined black ice you have? You have to be careful with that. I was on the verge of perfecting a process that can cleanse this foul ice of its corrupting malevolence when... well, I'd rather not talk about it. But I've learned enough that I can start training people how to make this damn stuff safe to carry. If I could only get my hands on a hammer, some tongs, and a few apprentices. My business is in shambles. Will you carry a message for me to the speaker, Alden Lowell? He should know that I've been cured of the black ice madness, and I'm ready to help the town purify all the cursed black ice the ignorant adventurers seem to be hoarding like mad. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to expand my operation. And if I'm going to expand, I'm going to need the speaker's help.
Black ice arms and armor.
I hear you have healed Barrick's mind of black ice corruption. Well done! If Barrick wants to expand his forge, he'll need to find investors. Actually, I think you might be able to help in that regard. Barrick isn't the only business owner in Caerconing that is struggling to keep up with the surge in demand. Eglander of the Hook, Line, and Sinker Tavern can't seem to get enough mead from Goodmead to keep his cellar stocked. Artemis Swift of Frozen Far Expeditions was expecting supplies from East Haven, but pirates have been terrorizing the lake. They just need a partner to invest a little capital. No one here is going to go into business with a stranger. You've already earned Barrick's trust by your actions today, and the others will come around when your reputation for heroics improves. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's help Barrick meet his demand first.
Use the campaign tracker to complete campaign projects. Girth is hungry like...
Impeccable timing.
Good to see you. Neverwinter is about to begin his speech. It'll go a long way having you up there, since you played an instrumental role in keeping Neverwinter safe.
Today we mark a new beginning for the River District. We will honor those who have fallen and move...
That is enough, Neverwinter. I am Girion the Ascendant, head of the Cloaked Ascendancy. I wear the crown of Neverwinter. I am the true heir to the throne. You have one day to step down.
Are we all
Those who can't fight, stay near me!
We'll keep you all safe.
Neverwinter, see now, I told you.
Not now, Commander!
We've got you covered.
They're coming from the ship!
This isn't right. How are the Nashers so well armed? Just like that. You die first, Nasher!
Nashers on the ship!
This is ridiculous! We're fighting an army of men!
Trying to tell Neverwinter the Nashers were planning this with those wizards.
You knew it was Neverwinter. Explain yourself.
Unless you wish to waste more of my time and money.
It would be my pleasure, Lord Neverwinter. Lord Neverember, will you give Girion the throne?
Of course not. I alone will declare when the true heir is found.
Then I cannot come with you. I must see if he is the true king.
Let her go. We have more pressing issues.
Thanks to you, Barrack has begun training chillwrights, smiths specializing in black ice. These chillwrights can purify raw black ice, making it safe to carry or even wear. You should return to the Black Ice Forge and place an order with your new chillwrights.
Well, black ice is far too valuable to ignore because of a little side effect like uncontrollable murderous rage. Oh, what can you do with black ice? Only make the most powerful arms and armor you've ever seen. The samples we have on display are not even the best your chillwrights can create. With a little experience, they should be able to empower the basic black ice gear we sell here, purifying or corrupting it. Purifying black ice gear harnesses the black ice's power with none of its evil influence. Corrupt black ice gear cultivates the destructive power of the black ice and channels it to devastating effect. These items are powerful and become more so when you feed them black ice. When fully empowered, they are incredible.
It'll take time for Barrack to put your funds to good use. If you come back tomorrow, I'm sure he'll have something to offer you in gratitude for your assistance. After all, you're almost like partners now. In the meantime, you can always head back out into Icewind Pass to gather more black ice, or prove yourself in heroic encounters. Just be sure to come back tomorrow.
Greetings! Kavatos, you said the crown was safe. So why is there an all-powerful wizard wearing it? The people of Neverwinter are up in arms, calling for me to step down, all because this Girion says so. And Celeste, I've funded so many of her campaigns. To have her turn away so easily? We need to stop this, or Neverwinter will tear itself apart. Kavatos insists the crown is still safe, but I want to see it for myself. You're coming with me. There are glyphs around the crown that should prevent anyone who isn't me from retrieving it. A gift from Makos before he departed to the north. Kavatos will stay here and work with Zuna on finding any further information about this cloaked ascendancy.
Greetings. There is nothing needed. For now. Yes, I warned Neverember that the Nashers were up to something, and that it may be related to a magical disturbance I found. When I first came to Neverwinter, I did my due diligence to check for any magical anomalies around the city. Almost immediately, I uncovered a concentration of dangerous magical energy. I was shocked, to be honest. Neverember's last mage should have found this quite easily. I suppose Makos wasn't as good as everyone thought. I respect those who are good at their jobs. One of Makos' tasks was to ensure the city was safe from any magical threats. And he did not see this very obvious danger beneath our noses. From what I can tell, these mages have been lurking in the shadows since before the whole mess with Jarl Stormhold. If Makos had done his job, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. We would have found the mages, ended their threat, and Neverwinter wouldn't be on the verge of civil war. Of course, if anyone had listened to me, things would never have gone this far. I was told that my concerns would be addressed after the River District's opening ceremony. That too much relied on the ceremony going well to divert resources away. Well, look how that turned out. And now Neverember thinks that I didn't properly reinforce Makos' glyphs on the crown. Now I must get to work with Zuna. I hope she's better at listening to me.
Your wounds are within my power to heal.
Lord Neverember, adventurer. A dark force proceeds to the vaults. I've seen it in my visions.
Of course it is. We shall handle it.
What the?
Dead seers, now monsters in my vaults! It seems they're only just arriving. We need to hurry! I really don't know what it is about Neverwinter that attracts such trouble. Valindra, Nashers, Orcs, Drow, Mind Flayers, Cultists, Demons! Where does it end? And people say I'm this pretender, all while I ensure Neverwinter survives these threats. I could have fled at any time, but did I? No, I stood to help Neverwinter. Even if it cost me my position as Open Lord of Waterdeep. I wonder, why do you fight, adventurer? Why do you continue? Perhaps one day you and I shall sit down and speak of it, once things are calm. This part. You can open the door with the book switch nearby. Believe it or not, I continue because I believe in Neverwinter. Every threat against the city furthers my drive to help it survive, to grow stronger. Neverwinter will defy the odds. I shall see to it. Getting closer to the crowd. Before his death,
makers inscribed a special glyph to ensure only I grasp the crown. It should prevent anyone but me from handing the crown to its rightful heir. Let's hope it's still. Prepare yourself, adventurer. There's no telling what horror waits within the crown room. I trust that you'll be able to deal with it, like you have in the past. Empty? Perhaps we've beaten them here. Let's look at the crown. Crown! I knew it! This Girion is an imposter!
Very astute, Douglas Neverwinter. Let us speak, Douglas. Adventurer, leave us!
Yes. Let's speak, my lady.
You are no longer needed, adventurer. I require Lord Neverwinter to dispel the glyphs and hand over the crown. Be a dear and see yourself out. You really are special, just like Girion 1. Here I thought you were just a gulp's muscle, tossing around my little pets. But you do have some cunning after all. I suppose you're going to fight me if I don't step away from little Dagont. Well, you're lucky I've had my fun watching you bang me about with my little pets. Girion will be quite upset about the crown, but I suppose there's no helping that. Here, before I leave, let me give you a peace offering. A way to apologize for this mess that I've created. I do hope we meet again. Dagont is released from my control.
You have my thanks, adventurer. Let's return to the Hall of Justice.